and he... Oh, let's go. Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god. Holy shit. Okay, welcome. The results to a mapping contest have just come out. The name of the contest is Hyperpop Beat Mapping Contest, and I entered in it, and about 40 other people, no, like 38 other people did as well. And I'm gonna go look through the entries and see how each people interpreted the song. I really like this part about mapping contests. The results are out already, but I really like just browsing through all the entries and seeing different takes on the song. I also entered and had a very I did pretty well. I placed 4th, and I like seeing how other people interpreted the song, which I spent so much time with. Okay, so this is mine. I'm gonna look at it at the end, I guess. These are top 4 entries. I think not all, they have been uploaded already. All these others are anonymous, so of course the judging has to be anonymous. And I'm gonna pull up the judging document here to see what people thought of it, see what the judges thought of it, and also see if I know the mapper. And so let's look at the entered entries first. This one scored the worst out of all. Oh, they're not entered, okay. It's just a newer mapper. So honestly not bad, I expected worse. It's not a super good map, but it's got rhythm down pretty nice. Object composition is kind of lacking. This is what you would see out of someone who hasn't been mapping for more than a few months. It's certainly fun to play. Like your average player would enjoy this. And he's got some ideas of concepts he wants to use, or they want to use. I should I should use gender neutral pronouns. But generally, nothing too special. It's just a new mapper's map, I guess. This was made by Finio. Okay. Next one is this number, made by Single. The Sims 4 background choice. Okay, so some good contrast with Slider Stripe, I guess. So like it tries to be more creative than the last one. Nice repetition, but generally the concepts aren't that well executed. But you can see some pretty promising ideas here. So this is an S-shaped slider because the vocals also the vocal this lands on is also starts with S, I think. I'm pretty sure that's intentional. So some interesting ideas, but generally execute. Oh yeah, this says so actually. Wow, that's pretty creative. Took a page out of like Monstrada's book or something, but yeah, it's supposed to be alone, I guess. But yeah, I would say that you rely too much on distance snapping, and just keep on mapping. Oh, make you cry, and he has the fucking like this is actually pretty cute. Like there's like a frowny. So some promising concepts. I mean, if this person works on their execution, they could become a very promising mapper. It's not even finished. Wow. I take that back. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, next one. I'm working upwards from this list, like from the very worst ratings to the highest ratings. I'm not gonna spoil the people who won just yet. Yeah, okay, so this is something you often see with new mappers. They clump all their objects somewhere in the middle, and generally reliant on distance map, I think, or just very clumped object arrangements. AR also feels too high. Rhythm is pretty okay. Nice. Pretty interesting concept. Okay, it's a good contrast, you know. You see how this comp section is is less rhythmically dense. But yeah, generally this person has to work on their patterns and object composition. Just try to use more space and not have everything overlap. And your structure is gonna improve in no time. Okay. This one was done by Xenark. Okay, next one is 3872. Hand Crushed by a Mallet. This was one of the... I think you had to choose out of 5 songs. This was one of the more rarely chosen ones, because it's very hard to pull off, actually. One of the most important things about contests is the song you choose. So right off the bat, this intro looks more promising than the last few. The song you choose is super important. It kind of dictates what you're going to be able to do and show off in the contest, so you have to put a lot of time into making a good choice. But yeah, generally this seems very well structured so far. Symmetry, okay. Some better structuring than before. Goodbye. Okay, so here you can see some problems with distance spacing. You would want these to have equal distance apart from each other to make it have a clearly identifiable structure. But the way it was, you see these have quite a high spacing from each other, visual spacing that is, and these are like uncomfortably close. So it all looks kind of weird. It doesn't look super good. This is one way to improve your structure and just your visuals. Also, these shorter sliders, they look kind of cramped if you have too many nodes on them. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but a lot of people... Oh my god, that is a very hefty increase in SV. It might be a bit too high. Generally not bad, but it's very harsh gameplay. Like visual ideas are pretty clear, but it's very harsh gameplay wise. Like you have to know how fast these sliders are. You can't really, like, how are you supposed to predict that this one is so slow and then this one goes super fast? It's a little harsh. Oh, I like this one. Good rhythm choice, but pretty good contrast so far, I guess. Well, maybe a little too much contrast, but yeah, just try making it more subtle. This one's cool. Yeah, this one was made by 1RD1. Haven't heard of these guys actually. Oh, is this 87921? Okay, this is Claws by Charlie X. What's the name? XCX. Okay. Pretty good song actually. Okay, so far pretty good. Okay. I like these red anchor sliders for the clearly distinguished sounds in the music here. So far it's pretty clear with the ideas, and they're implemented pretty consistently. Not bad. But the ideas themselves don't blow me away. Like, I like the SV changes, but it's not going anywhere. Like, you could have these all be much more engaging, and then maybe space these somewhere else, like this, and then this 3 could get more emphasis. Generally, it's kind of boring to play. But like, it's logical, but it's a little too logical. This section seems a little better with its gameplay. Yeah, gameplay is probably the main thing here. I like these. Yeah, these are nice for the hi-hats. Nice. Yeah, this is actually solid. Just a little, like, you could go more all out on the concepts and the difficulty, I guess. Like, increase the spacing here and there, just make it more exciting to play. I really like the concept of going for like the SV contrast, but it's just not done that well. That's definitely a big step up from the ones we've seen so far. Like, this map could get ranked without a problem, to be honest. Okay, this one was made by Vitas222. Haven't heard of them. Okay, next one by Chests. So, got that little pixel thing going on. And I think this is the first one with combo colors, isn't it? Like it. This looks pretty standard. Yeah, kind of jump mappy. It's kind of missing contrast. Like, you could easily have some contrast on the downbeat here, like this. See how the downbeat here is emphasized with a big kick. But in the map it's just another circle like the rest of them. So yeah, you could simply do this and it would be much more impactful to play. I assume the rest is going to be similar. Pretty good long sliders so far. Yeah, it's good. People would enjoy playing this, definitely. But for a mapping contest, people would want to see more diverse gameplay than a jump map, I guess. I can see some contrast here in the weirder section here. Some good contrast ideas. Oh, this comes out straight out of nowhere. No, you can't do this after a jump map. Like these 1/8 cut streams and then this huge 1/4 jump to this. Like you can't do this. You haven't established streams. Like you haven't established any 1/4 gameplay, and then having this very edgy 1/4 gameplay, you can just throw it inside like 2 minutes into the map. It's like super difficulty. It's a huge difficulty spike. If this wasn't here, like if you were trying to rank this map, this would not fly after all of this gameplay. But yeah, generally not bad. I like the previous one more because the concepts I think were more enticing. But I could understand why players would like to play this more. So next one is done by Quantum Vortex. I actually have heard of this mapper. But I'm not sure from where. I've actually mapped a remix of this. Like, I'm not actually a big fan of the song, but okay, interesting rhythm choice here. We're going for some Kamino Kotaba stuff. Okay, this really, you can't side read this because they have the same length as or well, you can side read it, but they have the same length as the previous 1/2 sliders. So introducing a doubling in SV here just comes out of nowhere. You don't have to double it. You can just have these be shorter and be actually much more readable. Like you would think you would have to hold this for half a beat based on these previously. SV change kind of comes out of nowhere, but pretty good structure so far, pretty good intensity. Actually, first custom hit sounds. The 2 1/4 sliders into a held slider kind of gets boring after a while. There's not a lot of different emphasis going on. Okay, nice. I kind of dislike the 1/4 slider spam. You could go for more. You can go for more emphasis elsewhere. Like, okay, this nice, but then going for it once again when there's a different sound here, like the hard clap. We could do something like that, or do something else. Just have it be contrasted from, have it contrast the other stuff. Like this, for example. This is something one could do. Because obviously this slider is different from the rest, and the sound is also different from the rest. Interesting angles chosen here. Okay. pretty good entry. Next one. Oh, does this person have like... Oh, they have 3 different entries. No way, right? 2, 3, 8, no. Oh, no, never mind. It's just the number it gets. Okay. This song goes hard. Okay, it is the number, right? 2, 3, 8, 7, yeah. There's just 2, 3, 8, 7, 4 and 2, 3, 8, 7, 6 as well. Okay. Oh my god, okay, so we have some difficulty going on here. Going for a kind of overmapping concept here, all this 1/4 isn't actually there in the song. Or... No, it isn't. Or, well, actually it kind of is. Maybe, but it's very faint, and highlighting it like this would be considered overmapping. But that doesn't mean it's bad. It just means that it's different, depending on what this map does with it. Okay, rhythm choice, I like it so far. Maybe these 1/4 sliders clearly indicating this one sound in the song. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. Yeah. It goes nuts. It definitely captures the vibe of the song, but it's kind of all over the place, like literally. I actually don't mind the overmapping. That's pretty cool. It's definitely, so far, I think this would be the most fun to play map. It's very high energy. It's also has some good idea of movement so far. Oh, well, actually, no. Oh, fake lips, and this is like a slider trying to these are like sliders trying to represent lips, really? That's kind of funny. Like, this fucking song. Also, I think the chorus, oh no, never mind actually. This looks somewhat copy-pasted, but whatever. It's kind of, it's too much, and like the visuals are kind of all over the place. It's just, it's aggressive, which kind of works in its favor, but it doesn't have much more going than that. Try to be more considerate of movement, maybe add some more contrast, not have high SV everything. But generally, I think the rhythm choice is pretty good. I like the reverses. It's just the structure that's kind of off, and the speed of the sliders, which could be improved. But generally, I think the emphasis to rhythm is pretty on point here. I'm actually impressed. 98122. The previous map was made by that_otaku, and this map is done by Il Ratone. Find Help. This is the song that I actually mapped. Let me quickly clarify this. I mapped this song because it has this really big section where it's mostly instrumental and pretty normal pop/rock song, and then it goes into an electronic section, and the end is really unique as well. So this is the first time we see this song, I think. That sounds... The hit normal is kind of in your face. Okay, pretty normal 1/4 map so far. Movement, visuals are not very good, but whatever. A good contrast to the next section, I like it. Ooh. Rhythm no-go, he has this huge downbeat on the slider tail. Like this. And this one too, like this should be clearly this. And actually just remove that song. You see how that is a lot more natural than this previous thing? But yeah, some people will use that sometimes, but I don't think there's an excuse to use that there, like the slider tail emphasis. Some concepts not being that consistent, like here he uses these 3 sliders for the low pitch. And then when the song repeats those, he just uses circles the next time, and then circles again here. Movement can be improved. And generally everything is kind of spaced around the same amount, so you don't have much spacing emphasis going on. Like for example, like the instruments cut out here, and then they come in back here. So you would expect, yeah, maybe lower the spacing and then have a big jump here where the song comes back again, but it's all just kind of the same, so emphasis isn't that good. Like see how these are all like basically spaced the same amount. And also not a lot of patterns and visuals to go on. I like the 114. Okay. No, I would like to see some patterns here, but whatever. I like the extended sliders. I actually use very similar rhythm for this part. It's very prescriptive. But once again, I think this map would be very fun to play. Like you could bust it out in a multi and no one would say anything. It's just like in a mapping contest, you want to see people show off their visuals, show off their movement, interesting concepts. This map doesn't have too much of that, but it, in general, seems to have the mapper seems to have a good idea of contrast, but needs to work on ways of emphasizing. Okay, 9, 8. Yeah, this was made by Ilretto. Next is 1, 2, 3 by Furiyu. This one. Okay, so we see some clear concepts in the beginning here. Circle only section, or well, almost circle only, and patterns. Okay, so this looks like a pretty good entry so far. Like promising. Goodbye. Nowhere to go. Furiyu. I think I've heard of that mapper, or maybe someone with a similar name. Going to my head. I would like to see reverse sliders in this section. Okay, SV boost for higher intensity makes sense. Nice, okay, actually spacing increase, like we haven't seen something like this in the past few maps, like someone who knows what he's doing. Okay, Like this is the I think this is like the first actual pattern we've seen so far. Okay. Okay. So this one isn't too overboard with the SV. I still would like to see some more contrast. Like, it's clear he wants to, they want to emphasize these ones, but then the ones afterwards, you would want to make them stand out less. Like the sliders afterwards, like something like this. Also, it's barely hit sounded, I think. Okay. Yeah, this song, it's hard to make this song work. Like, this mapper knows what they're doing. It's just that your emphasis really needs to be very on point to make this map, to make the song work well. And I would say it kind of shows in this section that it doesn't sync up with the song as well as it could. If I were to map this, I would try really differentiating these fast ones, like these hard-hitting high SV sliders. I would want to differentiate these from the rest and make the rest like these, the ones that follow afterwards, would just fall on vocals. I would want them to kind of fall into the background and give the other ones more impact by them being slower and these being and the other ones being significantly harder. Okay, I slowed these down. And see how much more this one hits when these are slow? Boom. Also the shapes aren't too enticing to me, at least. Like, see, they do it here really well. But like, then they have stuff like this where it's very spammy, I guess. So they make the other fast letters stand out less. But so far, pretty good actually. Just because I might sound too harsh, but just because I find something to criticize in each map doesn't mean the map is bad overall or something. Like, compared to what we started at, like, there's a huge step up, like way other league. This is a good map comparative. Like, this is a good map. It's just that in a mapping contest you want to, like, we have maps coming up which this map is competing with, which use way more sophisticated ways of emphasizing and representing the song. But yeah. Okay. Next one is by Dash PH 46547. I got it. Mutual. Okay. Oh wow. Wow, this is such a similar. This is the exact same one that I use for find help. Like, wait, look at that, and then mine looks like this. No, it's not the exact same. Where's the other one? I lost it. Oh, there it is. Okay. This one's made by Dash PH. Haven't heard of the mapper. Oh, nice. I like this. Sticking to the vocal closely, even though there is something on the white tick here. Most people would mount that on the white tick, but I like the sticking to the vocal and prioritizing the blue tick rhythm. You clearly see what the map is going for here. And this is okay. Still haven't gotten into clean visuals territory, I think. So we still have mostly messy maps, which do rhythm pretty well. Ooh. And all kind of have a good idea of contrast. Ooh. This would feel much more final here. Like this circle at the end actually, because there's a little tap. See the sound on 5? It would be much more final if you just did this. Okay. So I like the way they repeat these reverses. You can see a clear consistency to the concept they want. But generally the visuals are kind of all over the place still. And they seem to have some good idea of like circular flow. Oh my god, what are these? Interesting. So they went to great lengths to actually make this section contrast with the other stuff, which I respect. Not bad actually. I don't mind this. It's ugly, but it's at least here you know it's perfect, purposely ugly. But yeah. Interesting. Yeah, no, these sliders don't fit. Okay, well. Interesting. So far, I wouldn't say the quality of maps has been going up linearly. There were some spikes here and there. That map was what? 465. That was Dash PH 22267 by Moist Slurp. That's a nice name. Anime girl background, you get an F. Okay, distance snapping, but also okay. Kind of looks like older maps. Nice! Nice emphasis on the 1/4. Where'd you get that from, boy? Yeah. Nice, okay. Extended slider here. It's not that nice. This map hasn't used extended sliders so far, I think. And then it kind of comes, oh yeah, it has actually, but it's stacked afterwards. Therefore you should kind of indicate that this is a 1/4 gap between these two as well. Just having it here is, the player is probably not going to realize that he has to hold this 1/4 of a beat longer. So they might end up with a 100 here. Nice! I did this as well! I actually used very similar patterns to this when I was a new mapper, like this exact thing. Okay, so far we haven't seen something too bold. Not many bold visual concepts, like a wave here and there, and like slightly bent sliders. Now I want to see what they do for the electronic part. Like, do they put in the contrast? Oh god, yeah, they do. It's also, ooh, it's a really big difficulty spike. Oh my god. Yeah, it's, okay, like, very hard difficulty spike, and they kind of fumble it here with the visuals, I think. I really like this one actually. This reverse goes hard. This pattern looks pretty good, but it's not that structured. Like, there's something missing. Also, it's kind of spammy with the 1/4 sliders. Like, listen to this part of the song and then think, like, would you put 4 1/4 sliders here? It kind of seems like too much, no? Like, it's too intense. Ooh. Okay, so pretty good movement here at least. Nice. So this one, the visuals, probably one of the better ones we've seen so far, who go for this techish style. But like, we have some rotational symmetry, I guess. But it's kind of all very high SV, so I don't see much. Oh yeah, ooh, let's go, yeah. This, yes, 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 yes. This is actually a good section. Nice, good section. Yeah, here they really show off that they can do rotational symmetry. Yeah, so yeah, that definitely takes the cake so far. Ooh, ouch. Ooh, no, 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 no. You way too high. Okay. Interesting. Wet Dog 123. Isn't that HHJKL? Yeah, HHJKL. I think that's what he renamed to. Nice background. Best background so far. Pogger's background. Actually, so cute. Okay, I'm back. Sound is okay. We can continue. This is HHJKL's entry. The first mapper on this list who I actually know and have talked to and have made a guess difficulty for. I think this is right? Let me actually double check. HHJKL is Wet Dog 123, right? Wet Dog 123. Actually good username, I must say. Yeah, okay. I kind of like this guy's movement. It's very interesting. And he does this kind of thing a lot, like where he has anti-emphasis, like this should be emphasized, but it has smaller spacing than the other stuff. Similar stuff here, yeah. So, yeah. On the visual department, I don't think this heavily convinced any judges. Oh god. Ooh, that's nice, nice emphasis here with a slow reverse here. Nice 1/4 emphasis here. Like, good contrast with the intensity. Like, we're moving into good map territory here. I'm not very convinced by the slider shapes. Actually, let me switch to this to the skin, which actually has thingy. Oh, what is it called? Like, what are these called? Slider end. I think I gotta. Sorry. Oh, okay. I actually like this. Yeah, this is so good. Like with the overlaps. This seems like way more structured than the rest of them. This kind of reminded me of some Helios stuff, but. And I like how he repeats the same kind of slider shapes, like this sharp angle red anchor one, and the highly curved ones. So yeah, this would also be like fun to play. You could bust this out in a multiplayer because it's got all the high spacing and stuff. And interesting angles. Yeah, I might have guessed that it was AHHJKL if I didn't know who it was, but I can know for sure. Okay, what I wanted 3. Okay, next one is made by Kifo. It's 6969. Lucky guy. Cool background. Cool background. This looks like out of some cartoon. Oh my god, this hit sound. Yeah. Not a fan of the hit sounds. It's like super player hit sounds. Interesting way of mapping. It's kind of overlap heavy, which I don't mind. It's pretty nice, and seems to have good understanding of movement. Yeah, I use the same concept, actually stacking these double snares. Actually, I also like this kind of circular stuff. This would be perfectly circular, but there's leniency to it, so putting it slightly outside the curve makes it a little spicier, but still very comfortable. Ooh. This is very hard to play. Very wide angle jumps. Oh, wait, who's this mapper? Kifo. I haven't heard of it. This concept is nicely consistent. Yeah, this is quite the movement map, I guess. Okay. Ooh, 1/4 jump there. Kind of out of no. Ooh, and another one there. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be... This is very out of the blue, gameplay-wise. Holy shit, he goes for that one as well. Like, oh my god, this 1/4 jump, like at the end of the map, just introducing it like that. Yeah, and you already know he got the long combos going as well. Yeah. Yeah, uneven streams. Interesting. Even goes for the slider on top of absolutely nothing. This is a very artistic individual, I would say. Okay. Next is Potato Dew. 6, 3, 4, 2, 1. Good song again. Let's fucking go. No background, unfortunately. Okay, we can see a concept at the beginning here. This is actually what people do so much in contest entries. They start the map and they think, okay, I gotta have a concept everywhere, and I need a concept. So they do something like this. Okay. Ooh. Okay, this actually looks solid. Ooh, okay. I actually dig this. This is nice. Like, okay. This is super good. I like this actually. Like, very nice. Yeah, this emphasizes that little, like a really tiny thing of the, like that. This is a tiny little hi-hat here on the 1/8, which he picked up on. Like, I didn't even notice that. So good. Also, object composition, actually good. Good object composition and interesting movement with the highly curved sliders. And these are also like, I would have liked to seen this, because this and this are not the same, right? This one has two sounds. This one only has one. So this would be nice and also complement the movement he's going for. Oh, this is so good! Yeah, I'm a fan. Holy shit! Oh my god, okay, this is kind of overboard, not gonna lie. Is this a collab? And no, this is not a collab. Potato Dew, actually. Okay, bigger version of this, of the previous thing. Yeah, oh my god, it started off so well, but now you kind of fumble it with the high SV. Ooh, holy shit. Did you write something in here? Oh. Okay, nice. So he goes for the similar concept to previously, only now it's more rhythmically dense, because the song is also getting different. But I really dig this part of the... Ooh, this could have... Was this copy pasted? No, right? Okay, so... But yeah, I guess the hard thing here, or the mistakes here are like kind of being over the top with the high SV. It ends up being a very big difficulty spike, and when you try to do too much, it can end up. If you try to do too much, it can end up kind of all over the place. But like, actually, the pre-chorus parts, like, I actually love them. Like, you go for the big 1/4 jump here as well, and then rotation exactly in the direction that you already came from. It's like, it's gonna be very hard. But generally, object composition wise, this is this is one of the best entries we've seen so far, especially in these sections. Yeah, actually never heard of Potato Dew, but like this is pretty convincing. I like it. 9, 5, 7, 2, 1 by MQNO. I know this artist. I've used one of their backgrounds. Okay. I don't mind this concept, it's pretty cool actually. But it's kind of sharp angly. Everything is kind of sharp angly, but I think it kind of limits the object composition a bit. And there's not many clear visual designs. Ooh, this is a triple? Holy shit. Okay, interestingly, I think this map actually gets a little better object composition wise here. But again, it's very like it's kind of risky putting this just in the middle of your map 1 minute in when this barely had any 1/4 to begin with, right? Like the previous part didn't have much 1/4, and then you go for a very spaced 1/4 later. Like, see how these are the same shape as this, but they last more than half as long? Yeah, like when you play this for the first time, you might not know that you have to hold this long on the slider. I know the NCs are supposed to indicate that these are somewhat special, but they're skins that don't even have NCs. So yeah. Okay, this is pretty interesting. Like this kind of relates back to the previous concepts previous patterns like this we saw. I think this is the first entry we've seen that doesn't try to do anything interesting with slider shapes, right? Which isn't a bad thing. It's just it's kind of different, I guess. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do you know how hard this is to play? Like, I'm actually gonna try. Oh my god. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, this is actually good. This really reminds me of Helia's entry in a in a Pending Cup contest, which I also participated in. Let me actually check. Helia Duo. This one, yeah. See how they use a very similar concept? Yeah, Helia got first. I got second on this contest. But yeah, they definitely deserve to beat me here because this section is actually bonkers. What was the one I was looking at? Find help. Hmm, 9-5. This slider is nice. It's a good slider. Actually, only really irregular slider we see is at the end, and it's really not well made. So props to them for knowing when to use stuff like that. Okay. 3, 7, 2, 8. Only 3.7 to 8. Okay. Kind of low quality background. Okay. Highly distant snapped. Safe. This kind of looks like a very basic hard difficulty, but there's nothing wrong with that. It's generally not what you would see in a mapping contest, but it's well done. Who made this entry? Leoman and Appetible. Yeah, I suspected this was a collab because the map really changes here because it all of a sudden it uses quite a lot of symmetry and breaks DS, like distance snapping here. And also the previous mapper wouldn't have done something like this overlap. Oh, okay. Whatever, okay. You can see this person relies a lot on symmetry. Wow. Just imagine, like, this map also just completely going off the rails here and having huge, like, 5-star multiplier SV changes. Like, just copy paste one of the other courses right into this, like, the super calm section here, and it just goes extra difficulty. 1/4 jumps, tech mapping. But yeah, in hard difficulty you can't put too much contrast in here. It kind of looks similar to the first section again. It's just kind of the nature of the difficulty level, I guess. Or at least, you can have contrast in hard diffs, don't get me wrong, but at least here in particular with DS and not like getting out of your general visual comfort zone here, I don't think you're gonna get too much contrast. Yeah, it's very homogeneous, is what I'd say to describe this. Ooh, okay, but okay, I take it back. There's some good contrast in the last section here with the extended slider. Don't think they worked too well together. They were very clearly different mappers. They might be friends, but yeah, it's very clear that the other one was very symmetry reliant, and the other person was more akin to what you would see in a meta hard diff nowadays. Okay, next one is Zekin and Synchro 63872. Okay, we actually get to see something interesting. Ooh. Okay, so this person really wanted to mix up the difficulty settings. We got a high AR and also got a large circle size, so this plays like an easy all of a sudden. Okay, like, quick disclosure, like, I play easy. So I'm not unfamiliar with hard to read maps. But I mean, it seems kind of like a gimmick, no? Like, it's not mapped as a, like, it's not mapped with the difficulty settings in mind. It kind of seems like someone changed them afterward. Like, I don't see why these are necessary. Oh yeah, I put them all on 0. That's why. Did I put them all on 0? Is this intentional? Like, what's... Wait, was that me? Whatever, we're just gonna check out the map as it is right now. Actually, let me check if the... What's the... 6387. 6387. Do they say something about the difficulty settings and the judging? Really unique idea how to... Oh yeah, I don't think it's super fitting for this kind of contrast. AR0, CS0, pretty well made. Surprising visuals, decent too. However, super repetitive, yeah. So this was... Okay. Yeah, this is like well mapped actually. Like, when you look at this... Like, visuals are good. It's good, it's well structured as well, but I don't see, like, it's kind of trying very hard to be unique, I guess. But the way it is, like, the way it was, barely anyone can play the map, and it turns into more of a showpiece. I think they would have had a lot better, they would have had a better outcome if they just didn't go for the difficulty setting. Like, this is a good map. But yeah, interesting take, I guess, like, interesting attempt. Okay, next one is by iStray and AJT. Two people who I'm in pretty close contact with. 12784. Again, I've talked to these guys, mapped for these guys, they have mapped for me. Yeah. So so far everything I've seen from them is very promising and well made, and I expect this one to be as well. Ooh, this looks like a Yusomi inspired pattern, not even gonna lie. All these UK mappers, like, hey, what's, like, UK, I think iStray in particular, he takes a lot of inspiration from his fellow UK mappers. Or maybe this is also AJT's part, but I don't know. I have to think of the, like, let me copy the homework meme. Like, okay, but don't make it obvious. it's just this. Oh my god. Yeah, I think. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, yeah, this looks like the fucking My Love entry. But yeah, this actually works well, because there's obviously very clearly linked to the distorted sound in the music, so it's perfectly fine to do. It just reminds me of the My Love entry. And double tap as well. Kind of Yusomi inspired, I would say. Of course, I'm not even sure if Yusomi was the first one to do them. But I'm actually a fan of these. I think more people should use these double taps. Like, there's so much to explore here with, like, gameplay wise, because you like press both the buttons at once, but they haven't seemed to catch on. I don't know why. Like, there's so much potential in the gameplay there. But yeah, actually, pretty good. Oh, these are supposed to be T's. Okay, we're doing some pun mapping. These are supposed to be T's, and this one is distorted. Okay, let's go. And those are B's. Yeah. I like these. I like this pattern. It's so nice. It's like kind of Caliban-esque. So good visuals and good movement. If this entry ranks 20th, no, it's 19th, then I'm actually really interested to see the next 19 maps or the next 18 maps, because like this one is already really good. I think SV could be a little lower here. Nice shapes. I like how they use this 90-degree angle pattern to signify the 1/6 rhythm. Good use of symmetry for like highlighting, which Yusomi does a lot as well. Okay, these are kind of like panda patterns, like this. Ooh, I like the shape. I wonder if someone mentioned the my love the my love thing. 12784. 12784. I'm gonna see if someone mentioned the tumor blah blah blah. Okay. Did anyone mention the My Love remix? I want to see, because this map is very seems very inspired by it. Super intentionist, but I don't think it works very well, especially how inconsistently it is used. Those rough edge sliders are overused too. I feel like they should be used as a special slider shape to emphasize. Okay, blah blah blah. Use the cool effect. Okay, I don't actually agree with that. Intro was good, but the map went downhill once you started adding the double taps. No one likes the double taps, really. I think people should be more open to them. Yeah, nobody likes the double taps. Holy shit. Yeah, damn. I actually, funnily enough, I kind of entered the contest as well because of my double taps. I use them in a contest entry, and no one liked them either. So I actually know how these people feel. But like generally so well made. Like, look at these slider patterns, like super well made. Also, good cutoff and rhythm here. Ooh, I think the SV here could be drastically lower as well. Ooh, nice, nice. These whip-like movements, like they go so hard. I actually used a very similar pattern on one of my other maps. It went like the went like this. Yeah. I really like that movement. Nice. I kind of feel bad for them. They ended up getting a bad rap because they used some off-meta concepts. But I really like that entry. 281 by Washed Up Player and 10 and no. I don't actually know how to pronounce the name. 1103 or like 1103. I know this mapper. I know these mappers as well. Pretty good. Like what I've seen from them so far is pretty good. Yeah. So let's see. Slider border. Never a good idea. Everybody hates the slider borders. Nobody likes them. good emphasis here. This not really a 1/4 jump, I would say, but still emphasizing within a stream. Good way to do it. Interesting as speed changes. I would say the circle, like the way the circles and stuff is aligned. So it feels kind of a little off because it's not, the distance snapping isn't too consistent. I like the rhythm choice though. Ooh, and this movement. Do a little loop. This kind of looks this kind of looks like the Astrid pattern. It's what Silas used on Astrid, I swear. Well, it's not the same. Yeah. Fuck, I have to find the 38281. Yeah. I like how they didn't go overboard with the SV. Nice. I actually like this pattern a lot. When it's not exactly symmetrical in both ways, like when there's a little hang, like it hangs a little on the top here, like this, as opposed to having them more like this. But yeah, I don't know if anybody knows what I mean, but maybe they do. Okay, interesting wide angle stuff. Yeah, good map. More on the movement oriented side, I would say. Try having more consistent distance spacing, and the visuals will improve drastically as well. So yeah. Next one made by Astronic and Bad Graph. Oh, I thought Astronic was a judge, but actually no. I don't even think I've seen an Astronic map. Astronic is a BM, by the way. Emilia entered. Wow. I just saw it on the spreadsheet. Actually, wow, I'm so interested in okay, whatever. Oh, yeah, this definitely goes hard. Ooh. Yeah, it's kind of all very fast SV. Kind of takes away from the contrast of everything, but for the high speeds, it's executed pretty well with the object composition. I don't see why you would continue this this 1/4 string, like this, just because it's so much more. Good movement. Oh, I'm not sure if you even want to have this as as clickable rhythm. It kind of comes out of nowhere. I would never read that. I like this movement actually. Yeah, I was about to say, like, all the objects here, they kind of seem like they're connected to a string. Like, it's all just one continuously flowing arc of like slightly curved sliders. Being here, of course, it's very obviously, but just in generally. This reminds me kind of what Team Argentina used in BWC. That might have been inspired, but I'm not sure. But I think having everything kind of be connected can be counterproductive sometimes when there's actually separate stuff in the music, which you would want to visually separate by a large spacing gap. This is nice, yeah. Ooh. I like how they are very clear with the rhythm here. They don't care about the vocals, they just care about that high-pitched thing. So they don't even care about the vocals here, they just go for the high-pitched thing, which I respect. I really like it when maps are very clear with what they want to do. Okay, so here's the thing. They use all these 1/4 sliders, but then when actual noises come that need to be emphasized with 1/4 sliders, they don't do anything special as well. It's just more 1/4 sliders. They get a different shape, but I don't think that's enough. Like, if you had these as 1/4 sliders, and then just these as like a circle and then a 1/4 slider. These like consecutive 1/4 sliders would kick so much more. But the way it was, like having these two here, makes these blend so much. Like it's, I don't like that. Good movement though. See how this is like circular, goes into this, circular again into here, circular here, and then it's sharp back and forth, like upward, downward. This feels like awkwardly high. Blah 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 blah. I don't like that as much as the X-Ray one. But compared to like earlier ones, which had very high SD usage, this one definitely seems to be like they showed the most literacy in movement and visuals, and in most cases also emphasis. Okay, next one. Never heard of them. These next few mappers. IWEJ. 34921. Claws. This already looks kind of good. Like, you got the distinct background, combo colors. Someone seems to care. 2 circles for the I like thingy. Okay, good. This seems like a peachy fat mapper. Very consistent, logical use, well organized. I like the emphasis with the 1/8 slider here for what's it called, snare? Oh, okay, not a fan of that, but whatever, bro. Ooh. We got a little concept thingy going on. I'd say, what, like mute the slider ends, but whatever, it's a contest. Ooh, and it decreases again, nice. You know what you could have added to this? Like slight rotation of these would have, I think it would have killed it. Like, isn't that kind of sick? I'm not sure. Maybe some people wouldn't like it. Nice. I don't think these are perfect pentagon by any means. Or are they? No. Or are they? No, right? Like, see how much 4 and 5 overlap, and like 1 and 5. I think the perfect pentagon would have fit much more there because the rest of the map's really organized as well. Is this a collab? No. Oh, and let's go. We got fucking evolution and stuff. Let's go, poggers. Is this even? It's so hard to. Oh, it's so good. Good shit. Holy shit, this is so good. Yeah, nice pattern evolution. Nice. Actually sick. Oh, good contrast to the next section. Really 1/4 heavy stacks. Good use of visual spacing. Oh, I think the. Oh well, whatever. Yeah, good map. Good fucking map. Ooh. If I had to. Oh, damn! This was fucking sick. IWEJ. Good shit. Holy shit. If I had to guess who this person's favorite mappers are, I would say Pishifat, Haelia, the Korean person, and maybe what's his name? Aso. And this kind of seems like a pocket slider, but whatever. Just a guess. It kind of reminds me of those people, like especially the pattern evolution, very, very Helia-esque. Let me show you a similar one. Helia. This is one of the recent, yeah. Oh, actually, okay. This is a Helia map. One of the patterns he uses is this. And then, in order to not completely repeat it and add something to it, he ups the rhythm density here, but uses a similar concept. Like uses the same basic design. That just kind of reminds me of the map we just looked at, having the pattern switch around, being basically the same thing, but except no, actually, it's the pattern is evolving. Okay, 6-9 by Fooders. Fooders 6-9. Okay. Okay, this one was made by Fooders. No idea who that is. And it comes in at number 15, so we're heading into the upper half of the entries here. I would say the SV is too high here. Also no combo colors. Big no-no for me. It seems a little too intense so far. It's a pretty calm song, but yeah, a pretty calm part of the song, but it's generally really high. I think this should have been much lower on the list. It's got good patterns, but just fundamentally, like the fundamentals, like general contrast and what did I? Contrast and intensity, I think, are kind of struggling here. Like going for complicated patterns like these in such a calm part of the song where not a lot of is happening, I kind of disagree with it. And the sliders are also fast as well. Like, listen to this part of the song. Would you put sliders this fast here? There you go. Like, this is the build up, and it looks like the Ki, I guess. Or, well, it's not actually the build up, the song's kind of weird. There's not really a chorus in the build up. But, I'm kind of interested, like, I would disagree with this placing so high. Enjoy a lot of the ideas. This got a total of 19 by judge 1, 20 by judge 2. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, out of 40, by the way. 19 and 20 out of 40. Judge 3 said 30. Judge 4 said 16. Judge 5 said 17. Yeah, not really a fan. Would have been great concerts using. Okay, whatever. I think. Oh yeah, you fucking stole this from ASOL, didn't you? Didn't you? What is? Where did this come from? Don't you run from me? It's somewhere near the beginning, right? Oh wait. No, I swear it's in here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. You're not getting away from me. I'm the mapper police now. Oh. Okay, 69. Yeah. I must say, I think this is quite overdone. I think this should have placed a lot lower on the list. Like more in the 20s, I think. Or, yeah. Like, I would never judge this higher than the 3491. Like this. this is just all around such a more well executed map than the previous one. Let me actually see what the people thought of this guy's map. 34921. $19, $20, really, $26, $26, $10. Seems to be made by a novice mapper. Can't really comment. This 34961. How? This is so fucking good. No way. Holy shit. I'd heavily disagree with the judging on that. I would have given this one over 30 in every universe. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, interesting. Mapping is quite subjective, isn't it? Okay, 3, 2, 8, 6, 7, 6. Cool kind of background, like it. Like the Pokeball, kind of chill. Yeah, looks good. What are you emphasizing here? Like, these sounds are so penetrating. Why are you like focusing on the red tick? Well, I guess the kick is there, but I would place my priorities elsewhere. Okay, I like these. Nice. The fucking 1/4 vocals. Let's go. Nice. I like these kind of slider combinations he uses, or they use. Just generally solid entry. You could see this easily, like in a ranked section. Like, this is a very high quality map. Just onto the side. I could have mapped this song as well. I think this is a better song. I just thought the other one was more fit for mapping. Okay, that one was made by KPMY. Okay, next up is the Other and Emilia one. I've seen this one get shit in the Discord because the sliders are supposed to be stolen from AK-74, and honestly, I can't blame the mapper because AK-74 is, oh my god, AK-74 has some insane visuals. Nice. So we see a very vanilla kind of Russian style map. I like it. It's humble, I guess. But as you can already see, the good stuff is coming soon. like all this, the green lines and the ki. So this is just to build up contrast to the next part of the song, which I respect very highly. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, this is like a minute in and you get this big of a difficulty spike. Like 1/4 gameplay all of a sudden. But that's more of an executive decision. The execution here is good, like really good. Oh yeah, this is AK-74 inspired. Especially, I'd say this pattern. AK-74 does this a lot. Also these kind of red anchor shapes, yeah. Yeah, this one's not. I'm a big fan of these shapes though. Oh yeah, oh my god, this is fucking stolen, isn't it? AK-74. Check out this map, by the way. That map is insane. Wait, where is it? This. I'm gonna find the slider. Like, I swear I've seen it before. Like, does this guy, like, is he even human? Are they even human? Like, holy shit. Here's the pattern with them. Increasing as many circular sliders. Actually bonkers. Oh my god, yeah. I've seen Slider 3 times already, but holy shit. Can you imagine coming up with this? Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh yeah, yeah. There it is. Whew. That's a straight copy paste, my friend. It's probably exactly 90 degrees as well. Yeah, not. Don't do that, bro. AIDS. No, this. Yeah, that's a straight copy paste. Yeah, you don't do that, man. Fucking bite. Cool concept, yeah. Yeah, yeah, oh my god. This is 1-1, the same slider he used. Yeah, no. I mean, the rest of it, it's well executed. But why do you plagiarize off a very well-known map, actually? Like, within a certain part of the community, that map is, like, it's holy. Yeah, I can't actually blame Judge 5 for simply giving him 0 points. Because that is plagiarism. Yeah. Sky Flame, next up. Have heard of that mapper? 37892. So, that seems oddly dense. Again, I think SE is a little too high. But maybe that's just what they're going for, yeah. I think I take it back. But like, why do you have 5 1/4 sliders in a row? And this one is like super emphasized, but it's just another 1/4 slider. Like, it's not even extended or something. Like, at least do this. This kind of reminds me of Skystar. Yeah, it's like what's this guy? Skystar Loser. Does he use it here? Yeah, yeah, yeah. You already know. Inspired, huh? Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying he stole it or anything. He could have seen it, forgotten about it, and then recreated it, or actually come up with it himself. Themselves. I mean, it's not magic. It's a pentagon with this slider shape. I'm not suggesting anything, and it's not bad to get inspired by other people's patterns anyway. Like, there's really nothing shameful about it. I just think that except copy and pasting as the last method, but I just think it's kind of funny. Oh my god. Never mind, this couldn't have been an accident. He uses this as well. He uses the very next pattern as well. Someone looked at Skystar's Loser. If you remember, this wave pattern was also in Skystar's Loser. I don't see the reason for the 1A sliders here. Is it the guitar? But then, if it's the guitar, why don't you use it here as well? Not sure. Ooh. Ooh. That part went hard, yeah. Cool. I like the slow SV here. It's a bunch of 1/4 sliders, but at least but these ones in contrast are they're highly contrasted. So these are nice and distinct patterns. You can see this clap is very distinct from the two sliders surrounding it, and then the kick is distinct from the clap before, because it has really small SV as well. But I would have liked to see the slow SV return here as well. Oh, this is 1/4? Why? Kinda seems a little too much, bro. But generally the object composition is nice. I'm not a big fan of these kind of jumps. Oh shit. It's definitely very... This is an over... Oh yeah, this is another Skystar pattern. This is also a loser pattern. Yeah. Holy shit. Okay. Go next. Okay, this is 11th place. Hikomori. Whew. Okay. This slider looks cool. Okay. Looks promising. Nice. Okay. Okay. This looks like something from the Russian kind of Halgo crowd. Really tasteful rhythm choice so far, and good use of spacing. Nice. See how I like these different, how he uses like different islands of like different islands of objects. It's really good. It's really good spacing emphasis, and it fills up the screen really nicely. Oh, this is like the better version of this is like the better version of one of the earlier maps we saw. Like this is it uses similar concepts with like high spacing SV differences without having like low rhythm density. But this one uses it so much better. Like this, I think I would say this is probably the best map we've seen so far. I really like it. Nice. I think he kind of they nice. This is so well done. Holy shit. Like it's really well done. I would say the song kind of holds them back from getting into the top 10. But like this is such a good song. Like I would, this is such a good map. I would. Ooh. Okay. This kind of derails it, but it's fine. Like gameplay wise, that kind of derails it, but it fits. It's within the boundaries of. Like I personally don't like it, but nice. That sounds good. Wow, I can't believe this got 11th. The song holds it back so much, or like maybe the judges just don't respect this kind of mapping. I don't know. But I would have given this rating very close to perfect. I haven't looked at the hit sounds very much. I'm not very good at hit sounds, but nice. I can't believe he got 11th. Oh my god, 11th. Okay, yeah, I think that's by far the best clause entry, like entry of this song. Like when I heard the song, I thought I would have to go for a similar map, like a similar style to that, and I don't think I could have gotten like any better than that. Like that was like exactly how I would have imagined the perfect map for that song, which of course is what I would strive to achieve. 2, 3, 8. Oh no. 2, 3, 8, 7, 4. This was made by Phyto, and it is the first one within the top 10. Okay, nice. You can see similar visual spacing. I like the slightly higher circles. Slightly bigger circles. Oof. Oh, harsh. Oh, interesting shapes. Like well done. I like this kind of thing. Like it's a half beat gap. You move pretty slowly from 2 to 1, and then as soon as you're at 1, the slider's super fast, and it just moves into and it moves into one more way more fast. Like it's good contrast because you move slowly from here to here, and then you move fast from here to here. Nice movement. Yeah, that's good. I like. He continues this concept with like slow movement towards here, and then large movement, like fast movement towards here. This also seems somewhat inspired by ASO, this slider, and the one that was over here somewhere. This, yeah. You've seen the ASO map that I referenced earlier, like fluctuation. Nice contrast. Nice contrast. Clearly you can see the song getting much less intense. Something that I missed in some other entries earlier. Who is this? Phyto. Okay. Never heard of him. Nice pattern. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh! How fucking sick is that? Just, oh my god, that section. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh my god, the overlaps work so whoa. That actually kills it. Ooh. Ooh. Like I wanted to pull this off as well at some point, but I never could. Like he contrasts the up and down movement so well with the sideways movement, and he does it so well. Holy shit. And this, it's so good because it's visually different as well. Oh my god. This goes hard. Okay. Actually insane. Nice. Wow, I really get to see some new mappers here flex their muscles. Yeah. Nice. I actually like this shape. I think you could. Okay, I think it would have hit more if this rotated more. Nice, nice. This fucking good entry. Holy shit, so good. Like like this had some highlights, dude. Holy shit. Oh, I just put the mapper name in here and not. Okay, time for the good song. Holy shit. Wow. I really need to check out some of Phyto's other maps. Oh fuck my laundry. Oh no. Okay. Okay, my laundry is saved. Okay, so this is entry number 9 by Azenlen. Never heard of them. That's a good song. Whew. I'm fucking out of breath from sprinting to the laundry room. Holy shit. Okay, looks good so far. Ooh. Nice pause, I like the pause. Okay. One for a section. Good. Whew. Okay, so this person didn't try to do too much fancy stuff. It's mostly jump, so like circle gameplay, 1/2 gameplay. And it's done pretty well. I'd say that was a comparatively safe map. Wasn't really bad, but it didn't really blow me away. So now up to number 8, made by Absolute Epic 4. I think this is Gorm. Or is Fear Gorm? Like, I've heard of the guy, never really talked to him, I think. Claws map, okay. And here I was thinking the other Claws map by Hikomori can be trumped. Good movement. Okay. I feel like the other Claws map we've seen okay, this concept is nice. Like the stop and go movement is nice. But I swear, like the one that had the pattern evolution, like I'd say it beats this so much. Like, it's so much cleaner and feels more like an actual kind of logical level to a map, to a game. Not that this is bad, that's really good. That was cool, the symmetry. And I mean, I'd say this Like, I'm so happy with this map. Like, oh my god. I liked it so much more. But I guess that's subjective. Okay. Oh, ouch. Okay. Now, up to number 7 by Marco Brolo. Interesting background choice. Oh, he actually mapped the intro. See, okay. Nice. Ooh. Interesting. Really clean. Okay, I think the visuals, like, where are these visuals? Like the kind of tubey style. It kind of appears and disappears. I do kind of like these though. Ah. I respect it. Good pause. Okay. Wow. Oh, this actually looks kind of like a loop, but I guess it's fine. Slider design is definitely interesting. It tries to do something out of the ordinary. And I'd say he definitely succeeds, at least in part, or they definitely succeed. Alright. I mean, it's cool, but it doesn't fit. Like, this doesn't fit at all. Like, there's not four sounds repeating here. It's just kind of a pattern for the sake of a pattern. This is interesting, yeah, I like it. Yeah, slider shape wise, I think this one is really interesting. Definitely some inspo by AK-74 as well, but I am a fan. That's good. Okay. Okay. I'd say generally the top 10 so far has been categorized by maps which do the least mistakes out of the ones we've seen so far. Some of the ones we've seen so far, they have really high highs, but they have more low lows as well. So from a judging standpoint, maybe a map is only as good as its lowest points, you know? So I guess some of the maps are limited. 828 by Efestra. I think I've heard that name as well. Background.png, love it. Okay. Nice. I like the tempo. Like, this is a surprisingly empty song, but he managed to, they managed to fill it really nicely with the 1/8 sliders. Like, this doesn't feel overdone. It's Just like good tempo. Nice patterns. Nothing fancy, but just overall really solidly done well. Like, I'm a fan. Some contrast. Ooh. It looks like devious panda mapping, not gonna lie. Well, not the whole map, but just this like reverse slider into burst bit. Honestly, the maps made of this song, like they've hit me. They've definitely hit me. They go hard. Ooh, nice animation. Sexy, really sexy. Okay, that was Ephestra. Okay, we get into top 5 territory, made by Loki Doki and Salty Lucario. So looking like a clean map so far. Yeah, generally clean aesthetics. Nice. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Nice. I really disagree with the background. Like this cannot get an anime background. This song cannot get an anime background. Like it so doesn't fit. I like the common colors there. I like choosing colors opposite of the color wheel, like blue and yellow, blue and orange and stuff like that. Oh my god, that hits so well. Holy shit. Holy shit, that was so well done. Honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna add this to like my playing collection. This is the kind of map I really like to play. Holy shit, yeah. Nice, dude. Super clean, good movement, just high energy. Love it. Like emphasis is on point, rhythm is good, like you can see nice emphasis. Okay, nice. Okay, oh my god. This was number 4. This was number 5. Now we're gonna go to number 4. Are we just gonna look at my own map or what? Yeah. Okay, I guess. Okay. That's kind of awkward, right? Isn't it awkward? I'm just gonna let it play. I tried to make this part not very special. Like, I didn't want to do anything super interesting. Yeah, I use this double clap concept thingy. I have this repeating thing on the top with the always hurting vocals. But I didn't really think too much about this first part of the song. I just kind of mapped it on autopilot. I don't enjoy mapping like one half heavy maps that much. But now it's the part where it actually gets interesting. Okay. So, one of the judges really didn't like my hit sounds. Let me get a quote on this. What was it? 78429. 78429. Anyways, oh, paste what? That was the most intense aftermath of a burrito I just heard, and the hit sound of this map, holy shit, like actually holy shit, as in actually holy shit. Anyways, the hit sounding is really all over the place, and it all honestly ruins the song and the map. You have the toilet disaster hit sounding section followed by the woodblock hit sounding section, and neither really fits the part that you're trying to, yeah. He gave this a 13. If I just didn't hit sound this at all, imagine how much better this would have been. The judging consisted of the like hit sound category made up 5 points, and impression made up 5 points. So like, I ended up making some hit or miss hit sounding, and it missed. It ended up costing me a lot of points. So yeah, I honestly don't think it's that bad, but I guess it's not a good idea to it's not a good idea to do controversial things, like just listening to this. I think it goes hard. And I also took a lot of inspiration from AK-74 slider shapes. Like this. Really like it. But yeah, whatever. Number 3, solid. Also, no. What the fuck am I talking about? Number 3. I haven't seen this actually. I've seen the other top 5, but 9, 2, 3, 8. I've seen some of the other top 5s. Like I've glanced over them because they were uploaded early. But I haven't seen this one. I know these mappers. They're like pretty new, or like not new, but I don't think they have ranked maps. And they're called Thixo and Mix. And I've seen one other hyperpop map of theirs, and I was really impressed. So yeah, I'm gonna see what they did on this song. Oh. Also, they didn't put combo colors. Come on. Nice, man. I like how they went all out and committed to like one longer health slider instead of like picking up the white tick. Honestly, I prefer the other one, the number 5. That's not the number 5. I swear, I sound like I'm ordering fast food. I personally prefer the Loki Doki and Salty Lucario one. Maybe because I like clean maps more. But this one has some dope emphasis as well. Yeah, it's a different genre of map in general. Like, it's hard to compare. Like, 3, 9, 8, 2, 3. Like it's just very different. This one is cleaner, but it's obviously unlike the other map in that it's less focused on movement and a slider heavy gameplay. But yeah. Good job on Thixo and Mix, and also thank you for Mix for transferring his supporter prize over to me. Very sweet of you. 7177 is number 2 by Kuyusu. Yeah, this is really good. Kind of like Expo Pulse. This beginning part is so much more interesting than mine. Like, it's so much more interesting than mine. Nice color hacking. Oh my god, this is so cute. Like, he has this part just mirror the other. Oh. And he does it in all 3 corners of the map. Ooh, it's so good. Yeah, this is very Expo Post inspired. Like, I think the rhythm kind of lacks some contrast as it's very 1/4 spammy. Like he used 1/4 sliders for these, and 1/4 sliders for these as well. And it's all kind of mixed together as one like big fast SV jump. This hits really well as well. Nice. Like I would prefer if this kind of pattern showed up more here, because everything is just kind of spammy. Like this could have worked, or having like really slow, really slow. Like this would have contrasted these better, I think. Like these, I don't know, where are they? These. I don't know, like, okay, these have a different shape, so I guess they are contrasted in that way. But like having all this be 1/4 sliders and then all this be 1/4 sliders, kind of lacking contrast for me. I feel like after this previous section, this could have also had more emphasis. Like having all of the stack kind of plays a bit dull, I guess. Like could have at least added little jumps to the pattern. But this way, you just kind of flow through it, and it's not like the section is really intense, but there's not a lot of intensity in the movement. Yeah. Oh my god, this is like Expo Pose, right? Some NBC entry. This wasn't it. Darkest Heights, yeah. Build up some here. Oh no. I swear he used something like this. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's similar. It's similar. This one was so good. Okay, whatever. Okay, now let's look at the #1 spot. Made by Ascended. Like, out of all the entries, why does the #1 spot have the worst fucking background picture? That smile. Good pause. Like, this pause just gives you, like, oh, it's gonna go down. I think this suffers from a similar problem, like, with all this being 1/4 sliders, these don't really stand out to me. These are nice, though. 1/8, yeah. Yeah, it's a bit much. I would say like replace some of them with a reverse. I'd say would be much better contrast, but like having this many 1/4 sliders in a row, like these don't stand out at all to me. Nice. Good movement as well, like this movement into the wave. I like these shapes, they're really nice. I should use like this kind of stuff more. Like not having it be sharp, but it should be soft. Good, yeah, good way to signify the instrument's cut off. Nice movement. I really like how, like the rotation kind of changes mid slider here, and then it gets picked up by the next. Holy shit! I couldn't imagine actually judging off all of these, like giving all of them scores in like what 5 different categories. Okay, nice. Oh my god. Wow, that was really a lot. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm gonna look through and find some personal favorites and like honorable mentions. This gets an honorable mention for the fucking cow background. Let's go. I'd say this gets like most underrated. People just kind of didn't like the gimmicks, or I guess concepts that this map used. I kind of had a bad rep. Or maybe this one gets most underrated because I really, really like this map actually. Like just because this is not a tech map and not like a super complicated, complex map, but I feel like for the stuff that it does so well, and I really don't think it deserves the spot at what, number 19? 3492? Yeah, number 16. Oh, and this one, yeah, I'd say this one gets my award for best section because holy shit, this one just killed it for me. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god, that was exhausting, but I also really liked it. So if you want to see me do more of these, I don't know, let me know. I'll have to go catch some sleep now. I hope you liked it. And please take everything that I say with a grain of salt. Don't think that my opinion is the end all be all or something like that. You can feel free to disregard my opinion, and there's nothing set in stone here. It's just mapping. It's more of a form of art, more subjective. Even if I say something is really bad, are really good or could be improved here. Like, you don't have to take that to heart. So yeah, just as a disclaimer at the end, I really want to thank the judges and organizers for doing this contest, and my utmost respect to the judges for actually sitting through all of this and giving the giving all of the maps scores. So yeah, I'll see you next time, I guess.